Hello everybody out there and welcome back here with the future once again, and today I have a mint on card showcase and review for everybody of a wrestling action figure that I just picked up. It is by Mattel. Mattel took over the WWE action figure line back in 2010, and I actually have a 2010 figure here to compare it to of the same wrestler that I'm going to show off in this new fig. Well, actually it's a 2019 fig. I picked this up right after Christmas. And I couldn't, pass him up when I seen him on the rack. I think they're well past this right now. I'm not a huge collector of the Mattel series. I only have like one figure of Kane and then a bunch of mint on card, older Mattels. A few like that I bought in between this one and the Austin, but not too many. I was really big on them at first. I liked like when they had the hourglass packaging and guys were posed in different poses instead of like they do in the basic series now, where everybody's basically just standing there at attention, it seems like. But nonetheless, I cannot pass figures up of this guy. I passed the Mattel Retro up of him, and I'm still kicking myself in the ass for that one. But now I want to get into showcase and reviewing this mint on card figure. Will not be opening them up. For everybody that knows my videos, I like to keep things mint on card. I do buy a lot of loose stuff though, and do a lot of loose package open fig reviews as well. But yeah, now let's check out this 2019 WWE Mattel Basic Series 100 Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. He is my top wrestler of all time. I was a huge Warrior fan, but Austin came along and eclipsed his popularity, in my opinion. So I became more of a Stone Cold Steve Austin fan than anybody I ever was a fan of before. So that's the reason why I could not pass him up. So yeah, like I said, without further ado, I want to thank everybody who subscribed lately, dropped any comments, left any feedback. I really appreciate all the support here on the channel. And make sure you do all that I just mentioned if you haven't already. And now let's check out the Stone Cold action figure. Okay, so here we have, without further ado, the Stone Cold Steve Austin Basic Series 100 Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure by Mattel. And like I said, I could not pass this up. This packaging is really cool because you can see behind there, it's got the Stone Cold skull. You have like an illustration here. It looks more realistic, but you can see it's an illustration here of Austin himself, Stone Cold. There is the actual figure. And like I said before, Mattel does the best wrestling action figures that have ever been made. Articulation, detail, likeness, all categories in my opinion. Because you turn that to the side, that looks so much like Steve Austin right there. I mean, it looks like, man, it could be a picture of him right there. Especially from the little profile. From head on even. Wow, does he look good or what? Hoping we're getting a good focus of him. But man, I love this action figure of Stone Cold Steve Austin. The thing about this one, he has white braces. I remember wearing the red braces and stuff, but never the white. So if somebody can tell me why he has the white braces on in this. You can even see the Texas skull tattoo that he has there on his thigh. Like I said, the detail, all the articulation is there. The black tights, the black armbands. Likeness down to a T, maybe a little bit more ripped in the abdomen than I remember, but they used basically the same mold on all the bodies, it seems like, for the basic series. And I don't know if it's all their figures or what, but you have Stone Cold Steve Austin up here to the right, Series 100, 6+. You have your WWE logo up there to the left, the newer logo. And this may be my first mint on card figure with that logo. I'm not sure if the Brian Pillman that I bought before was that logo or not. But speaking of Brian Pillman, him and Austin, when Austin was stunning Steve Austin in WCW, were known as the Hollywood Blondes. And if anybody checks out my older reviews, you can see that I did a Brian Pillman mint on card elite figure, a flashback from his WCW days. He's actually sporting the same attire that he sported in his WCW Kaloob action figure. But yeah, there's enough on the front there. As you can see, the detail in the back. They have this black like stripe going up the side. And you can see the Stone Cold skull there in the middle. as well. But now as we go to the back, I really like the backs of these. You have a superimposed autograph there of Stone Cold Steve Austin, #1. And a little sticker there for WWE. And you have your WWE logo up to the left. And there's a nice picture of Stone Cold. He was pretty jacked there, so I guess it's a good likeness on the body. Yeah, I always forget that how jacked he was there at one time. I mean, he's still pretty jacked, but it has history in the making here. And it says, WWE recognizes milestone moments as symbols of excellence now etched in the history books of unprecedented accomplishments in Mattel's 100th WWE action figure series. To commemorate the occasion, Mattel thanks you, the WWE Universe, with an assortment of some of the most celebrated, fan-favorite superstars in WWE history. And of course, that would be Stone Cold. And the rest down here you had in the line. You have John Cena, of course, The Rock. You have Austin, that I have Shawn Michaels, HBK, and The Undertaker. If anybody hasn't saw The Undertaker's Last Ride, Chapter 1 is up on the WWE Network as we speak, and I can't wait to see more of it. The Last Ride of The Undertaker. I've been watching a lot of WWE Network and a lot of WWE wrestling, period, since the old lockdown and a lot of sports and stuff not on, so still try to watch the wrestling, though. Down there to the right, you have your Mattel logo, your WWE logo, your WWE.com, all your other stuff, your safety standards and warnings, all that kind of good stuff down there. So not much more on the back other than the write-up, history in the making, and the other figures in the line. I wish they still did, the action figure pictures, but just doing these illustrations, I don't like it as much as I used to. But this card back is cool because it does have, like, if you did open this up, this card back is awesome for display. But he's going to go up next to Pillman, my newest Pillman. So you got the Hollywood Blondes there together, even though I need a stunning Steve Austin figure. I'm not even sure if they've made one, but they need one to go along with Pillman when he had the blonde hair and everything, and he was in the Hollywood Blondes. But nonetheless, I think this is a great figure of Stone Cold. And it's not much more different than the one that was released here in 2010, as you can see here. The abdomen, everything seems pretty much the same. But different head sculpts, that's the thing. People like to get those different head sculpts, and this one just had a, very modest, just rested face there, standard face, not looking really, he looks like he's ready to whoop some ass, just real pissed off. But you have on this one, more of like a squint in the eyes, and he just looks even more pissed off in this one. So you can see that the head sculpts, if people thought they were the same, they definitely are not, because you could tell the difference in the lips and whatnot. Let me see here if we can get a good comparison shot. But yeah, you can tell there is a difference comparison. I think the new one is actually better than the older, because the eyes, he has that, distinct, like, scrunch over the eyes there when he's pissed off, and this one doesn't capture that as well, unless it's just how it was painted. The goatee even doesn't look as good on the 2010 as it does on this one. His face is more thinner and more Stone Cold like on the right, I think, than the left. But this was the Walmart exclusive WrestleMania Heritage Series 1 from 2010 when Mattel first launched. And like I said, I like those hourglass packages. And on the back, they didn't even have pictures of the figures or an illustration. They just had who it was and what event that they represented. And this, of course, was Austin's from WrestleMania X7. Like I said, I've done a whole review on him already, so we won't go through all that. But if you want to pause and read it, let's try to get a steady shot. Check that out. But yeah, I think this new figure here, this basic 100, is better than the 2010 effort, which it should be. Difference in the skin tone too. He seems much wider on the left than he does on the figure on the right. But yeah, another Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure in the collection. Stay tuned to my channel too, because I have another showcase and review, actually an unboxing and review, and this one is going to be classic. I'm so hyped about the figure that I won in a certain contest. My friend Chad from HBK Hasbro's off Instagram, I won a contest of a retro old school action figure, and I will be doing the unboxing and review of that too right after this video. But yeah, I hope everybody liked this look at the 2019 WWE Basic Series 100 Stone Cold Steve Austin action figure. And until next time, guys, same Stone Cold place, same Stone Cold channel, and same Stone Cold time. Peace out.